listen. Yeah.
It's what y'all been waiting for.
You're tapped in to Way Up with Angela Yee.
Oh, I know that's right. It's Way Up with Angela Yee and superstar B-Dot is in the building.
Good job, B-Dot.
Hey, what's going on, Angela?
You make the internet get in a tizzy over your takes.
I was in a tizzy this morning, man.
Oh, yes. You had a good night last night.
Yeah, but this morning, right, I went into my car and I forgot that I left salmon in there. It smelled like I went to Trader Joe's and I forgot I left my wild salmon in the car. And I was like, yo, what the hell is that smell? It smelled like a Planet Fitness. And then I realized what it was. I was like, oh, my gosh.
Did you eat it?
You know I did. I ain't let it go to waste. You know what I mean?
That's disgusting because it's also, if it was freezing out like it has been, you probably would have been safe.
I would have been safe.
Seafood is the one thing you cannot like sit out and eat later. Like certain things, I've definitely like left food out overnight and then been like, I got to eat this pizza.
Yeah, man. So I was like, damn.
Well, guess who's going to be joining us today?
Who's that?
Grammy Award-winning artist Durand Bernarr is going to be here.
That's your guy, man.
I love Durand.
Durand.
I saw him perform when I was in Chicago for an event for Gilead, and he is such an amazing entertainer, performer, singer, everything. Mm-hmm. And so excited for him to join us today. It's my first time sitting down with him, and I feel like there'll be more.
I'm sure.
But when we come back, let's shine a light. And I know you have somebody special you want to shine a light on.
That's right.
800-292-5150. Who do you want to spread some love to? Who do you want to shout out? 800-292-5150. It's Way Up.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
Oh, yes. Way Up with Angela Yee and my good friend B-Dot's here.
Good job, B-Dot.
That's right.
Ready to shine a light?
Yeah, man. I want to shine a light on my homie Jasmine Terry. A couple of weeks ago, she was on the Isaiah Factor on Fox News 26 out in Houston. And she was on a panel where she was discussing black women being vilified in America, right? Mm-hmm. And during the panel was black woman and a white woman. She was interrupted, and this is what happened.
You stay on topic because what you just spoke about had nothing to do with what we were talking about.
Absolutely did.
So let me land.
Right. So that Let Me Land clip kind of went viral because, you know, a black woman's trying to speak her piece.
Yeah,
and
let me land what I got to say.
Yeah, let her get her thing off. So she said that, and she seized the moment by releasing merch and T-shirts, and you could get them at holisticrootsskincare.com, or you can find her at One Jasmine Terry on Instagram.
It looks like good quality, too. I love the mug, Let Me Land.
Yeah.
And I like the colors, like the color palette of it is brown, like us.
Yes.
All right. Well, shout out to you,
I'm about to get
Jasmine.
You one.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna get you one,
okay,
Angela.
money bags.
Oh, stop it.
All right. Well, shout out to you, Jasmine. Let Me Land. Make sure you guys pick up your T-shirts, your coffee mug. Support this woman because we can see how Donald Trump's been talking to black women and women reporters for asking him really simple questions. Now, Dejan, who do you want to shine a light on?
I would like to shine a light on you, Angela. You are an amazing radio talk show host, and you have the best radio show there is. I listen to you every morning.
Well, thank you, Dejan. That's so sweet. I appreciate you. Where are you from?
I am from Minnesota.
Okay. All right. Well, that's so sweet. I appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you do for a living?
I am a delivery driver for O'Reilly's.
All right, good. So you spend time in the car. So good. Keep listening.
I do. I absolutely will.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
All right, Dejan, that's sweet.
Yeah, right?
What a nice start to the day.
Hey.
All right, well, when we come back, let's get right into it.
Okay.
You know, B-Dot, you're friends with Drake.
Yes.
You're friends with Joe Button. You're friends with Rick Ross. I mean, where do you land? We'll talk about this Drake leak that just happened, and we're going to get all into it. And I cannot wait to hear your take.
Oh, boy.
And listen, don't be biased.
There's a lot to talk about.
You can't be biased. You love everyone.
I love everybody.
All right, it's Way Up.
Like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way Up.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with B-Dot.
Good job, B-Dot.
How excited are you right now? You are literally salivating.
Hey, yo.
Getting ready for this Drake Iceman album.
Yeah.
And as we go through this song that leaked, we don't know if this song is on the album or not yet, by the way. It's called 1 a.m. in Albany. Why is it called that?
I don't know. He always gives these random cities sometimes when these timestamp records.
And it's interesting when you look at all the headlines about Drake right now. Drake lost the beef and embraced the manosphere. Is it too late for him to win back his audience? Rick Ross says, don't nobody fear Drake's album release. Can Drake's new album end rap's cold streak? Just so many different headlines.
Yeah.
But let's get into what is on this song that leaked. All right, first off, he clearly is addressing LeBron, who was a former friend of his.
Yeah.
Convenient amnesia from all you ballerinas. It doesn't alter what you said or how it made us see you. I shouldn't even be shocked to see you in that arena, because you always made your career off of switching teams up. Please stop asking about what's going on with 23 and me. I'm a real nigga and he's not.
Technical foul.
It's in my DNA.
It seems like as if Drake is upset that LeBron went to Kendrick Lamar's pop-up event.
Yeah, I mean, he's been upset since then.
Yeah.
And I think LeBron never has, like, tried to rectify that we know of.
Right.
And kind of, I think everybody's your friend in this industry when things are going well. It's just when they're not, what happens, right? Now, in addition, you can tell he's taking shots at J. Cole after J. Cole backed out of that beef in 2024.
I could have fell back like the married rapper, but we engaged. I told y'all I'm settled in my evil ways. These against thinking that the spot is up for grabs. They'll never see the day.
I don't think I would categorize
It's not
that.
a diss.
It's not a shot per se, just a mention of J. Cole without mentioning his name.
Saying I could have did what he did and just left, but instead I pushed forward.
Exactly. And they have that song Evil Ways, which was on Scary Hours.
And pushed forward he did. And now we're going to play 2 clips back to back of Drake addressing Kendrick Lamar.
To be the number one, you gotta lead the way. And I hold something over my head forever. You're still a couple feet away. Your insecurities keep spanning season to season like you Issa Rae. Plot twist, the owl never sees the cage. The owl only wakes up to seize the day. Talking about hiding the Bible, maybe y'all should read a page. Iced out crosses on their necks thinking Jesus saves. Well, even if he does, you can either way.
See, this is the version of Drake I enjoy, though. Because it's like these lyrical exercises, the timestamps. Like, this is his signature sound, these braggadocious raps, he's popping his stuff, getting things off his chest. I like that.
Right. Well, here's what else he had to say about Kendrick.
The blasphemy you talk, let me know that your amazing grace gon' be delayed. You should be ashamed. The fact you had to bring those talks to get some decent plays. Goodness gracious. God wanna wipe that little smug look right off of your face. All you really did was cap like uppercase. Dodge the truth, but still managed to finally get a hit that let you run a base. Against all you out at first, you need them, so you out at home now, just like a double play. As for these other suckers that's tucked away, I'm down to put bills on their face. No wonder why they been ducking Drake.
I want to ask you this, though. Some people are saying, well, the beef is over, let it go. What do you say to that?
I said it's over, but I think, again, these songs give Drake the space to, get things off his chest and vent. And I enjoy it personally. I think he never really spoke on this, so this is his way of kind of speaking out.
It's more reflective on how everything happened and his point of view on things.
Yeah.
And okay, well, in addition to that, your good friend Joe Budden gets some mention on this song, and I'm sure he was expecting it.
Of course.
And I'm sure that he embraces it. Listen to this.
I watch this guy spasm with a puzzled face. Who knows which one of his bubble-shaped tings I must have ushered through the double gates. Showed her the time of a life while broski having stomach aches. Hearing about good times at Lover's Lake. And send her back to you while you sleepwalking naked in another state. You'll let us see another day. And even if you don't, it's just another day. We ain't crying for your punk ass anyway.
That felt the most brutal.
I wonder which bubble-shaped ting he was talking about.
Well, people speculate that because Drake dated Tahiri and Joe Budden, remember, he had proposed to her.
Right.
That is why Joe Budden doesn't like him. And I feel like that's been the conversation. And people also feel like he's justified for not liking him, because a lot of times when people are beefing, it's over a woman.
It's those Canadians, man.
All right, when we come back about last night, cannot wait to hear about your night last night, because you were with somebody who also is not a Drake fan anymore. And as a former friend, it's way up.
So, about last night. Here's how it went down.
Yo, it's way up with Angela Yee. It's me and B-Dot.
Good job, B-Dot.
Yo.
So last night I had a pretty chill night. When I went home, it's actually spring cleaning time. This is the time of the year that you're trying to refresh things in your home. Sometimes little things make a big difference.
That's a fact.
I actually switched my curtains.
Okay.
That I have on in my house, just because I wanted like lighter linen ones, but also the ones I had, like, they were temporary, didn't love them, and it was just bothering me for so long. Now, I know you had a way busier night than I did.
Did you finally get that ring out of the tub? Because last time I was at your house, it was like a ring.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Not at all.
Yes. Last night, I was with Rick Ross at Union Square Barnes & Nobles, and it was for the launch of his new book, Renaissance of a Boss. And it was a packed crowd. We had a really great time and discussion and just great conversation, Q&A.
Yeah, people were hitting me up like, I want to go to this event.
Yeah.
And I want to make sure. So shout out to my girl, Destiny, and to Cicely Gay,
yes.
who runs Black Lives Matter.
I met them there last night, too.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ross revealed, he has his new album coming out next month called Set in Stone. And remember, last time I was here, we talked about the song that he has on there called Camel Meat. And he told me that Dion Cole is going to be on that album as well. So
okay.
Rick Ross has like this thing for comedians on his album. Like he had Cat Williams before, he had Chris Rock, so now he has Dion Cole. So you got to look.
Dion Cole is killing it with his podcast.
Yes, and he was on Michael too, as well as Don King. So he's doing this thing.
Well, we have did you talk to him about what? Oh, okay.
Did I talk about? No, I did not talk about the elephant in the room. I just wanted to keep it positive and just focus on the book. So
okay, this puts you in such a strange position because here you are, a huge Drake fan, which you are,
yes,
but also a huge Kendrick fan.
Yep,
right, because you can be both.
I can be both. Kendrick shouted me out on a song once.
Did Drake ever shout you out on a song?
No, but
so Kendrick has the edge.
But Kendrick also, Drake invited me to his house. Remember, did an interview there.
Okay.
In Canada. So I don't have allegiances to anybody. I love everybody, yo.
Is it based off of who likes you more? But then here you are hosting Rick Ross's book tour.
Yeah, man.
All of that.
I gotta earn it.
And then here you are going on Joe Budden's podcast. And it's interesting because all of the... is it ever weird for you?
No, it's not, because I'm a professional at the end of the day. And everybody knows that I'm not taking a side. I'm always going to be objective to the truth.
Okay. All right. Well, I want to ask people what they think since VDOT is being political here. What do you think about Drake's Iceman so far coming out tomorrow? There's been a lot of rumors about what's happening, who's getting talked about, who's going to be featured. A lot of people, I read you some of the headlines. Hip hop needs Drake right now because it's not doing well on the charts the way it used to. How important is this album when it comes to Drake's legacy? We're coming off of this battle that a lot of people will say that he lost.
Yeah.
So we want to hear what your thoughts are on Iceman coming out tomorrow. There's been a lot of hype for it. This is a real rollout. It's not a surprise.
Right.
Album drop, so a lot rides on this. We want to hear what your thoughts are. 800-292-5150. Where's OVO Eli? 800-292-5150. We want to hear what you think about Drake dropping tonight, really.
Tonight, yeah.
It's Way Up.
Here we go again.
This is Way Up with Angela Yee.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I am here with OVO B-Dot.
Good job, B-Dot.
Yeah, man.
And Drake's Iceman is coming out tomorrow.
Yeah.
There's also this leak of 1 a.m. in Albany that just happened. Even more buzz. I'm looking at some of these Drake headlines right now. Rick Ross says, don't nobody fear Drake's album release ahead of Iceman. Can Drake's new album end rap's cold streak? As Drake's Iceman cometh, Kendrick's GNS disappeareth. What giveth? A lot of different headlines.
It's highly anticipated, man. Feels like New Year's Eve.
Yes. And so we want to get your thoughts about Iceman dropping and whether or not you like that 1 a.m. in Albany. You liked it, B-Dot?
I loved it, yeah.
Even the part about your friend?
Oh, come on.
Friends. J. Cole.
Yeah, man. I'm cool with everybody. I'm Switzerland.
You're Iceman.
Yeah, oh my God.
You're cold with everyone.
Shut
All
up.
right, well, DV, what are your thoughts on Iceman dropping?
It's cooling off for the culture, but he's still better, man. He need to get up off of that. And come on and make some hits. We ain't trying to hear that no more. Kendrick's already bagged him. You feel me?
Are you not
He's a good artist and all, but you know what I'm saying? We ain't really playing Drake like that in the hood. You know what I'm saying? We listen to it in the clubs and all, but he needed this one though.
Where you calling from, DV?
I'm calling from Dayton, Ohio, the Gym City, baby. The 937.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to be right out there for Memorial Weekend.
Can't wait to see you.
Okay.
So you're not interested to hear where Drake's perspective is, after the beef and stuff?
Not really.
Like I said, man, he
Not
just came on with some music, man.
But you know what? I will
Don't get out
say,
your feelings.
leaking this gets people talking and wondering what else is going to be said. I think strategy-wise, leaking this out gets people being like, ooh, and it might not even be on the album. But now people are like, I want to catch all the subliminals.
Mm-hmm. I want to hear some music. I want to hear some bangers.
F all that.
You know what I'm saying? It's summertime. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be in our rags.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We want to hear some music, man. We ain't trying to hear about his feelings. He on his feelings. Make some bangers, man.
You want to hear a little more Too Sexy. All right, thank you for calling.
It's all.
Meech.
Hi, Angela.
What up? Me and B-Dot want to know, what are your thoughts on Iceman dropping tomorrow and Drake in general? Is he here to save hip-hop, or do you feel like it's over for his legacy?
Well, hi, B-Dot. I think he's here to save hip-hop. You know why? K-Dot, he only got big 2 years ago off of Drake's name. If the beef didn't happen, we would never got Not Like Us. We never got the whole tour, never got the whole Super Bowl experience. So I think Drake is here to save hip-hop and also show everybody that he's still the king.
I gotta stop you. Hold on,
Meech.
You think that the only reason Kendrick got big was because of the beef with Drake? You don't think he was big before that?
Come on.
He was big before that, but he got relevant again because of Drake.
No.
You gotta be honest.
I can't say Kendrick's ever not been relevant at all.
Kendrick's been a big dog for a long time.
And they're not gonna have him do the Super Bowl because he beefed with Drake.
Come on. We haven't heard Kendrick since when Drake dropped For All the Dogs. Then Kendrick came with Future with Like That and hit a diss. The only reason why he had a great year in 2024 is because of the beef. If he didn't have the beef, we would never heard of Kendrick. He would still been at home taking care of his kid, trying to figure out how to be a better father.
So he wouldn't have had Luther out with SZA or nothing? It was all because of that?
Absolutely not. I do not think so. He was not going to drop no new music yet.
OVO Meech.
Well, I could tell, Meech, that you're a huge, you're a huge Drake fan. I can tell.
I am.
Who won that beef, in your opinion?
Drake won the beef. You know why?
I knew it. Okay.
Because he came through with the old van from Good Kid, Mad City. Drake came through with visuals and everything.
Okay. Meech, I just needed to know that. That just told me everything. But listen, there's a lot of people that feel like Meech that are going to be out streaming.
Yeah.
So you'll be up till midnight.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Meech is in an igloo right now for Iceman.
You're in Toronto right now. All right. Thank you, Meech.
Bye-bye.
Well, you guys can keep on calling us up, talking Drake. I already know tomorrow's going to be crazy.
Love the Drake. Hate the Drake.
800-292-5150. And when we come back, let's get into some Yeetie. We'll talk about Club Shay Shay. Guess who was on?
Who was on there?
Anderson .Paak.
Anderson .Paak? Oh, my goodness.
But anyway, let's hear some Drake right now, as a matter of fact.
Not?
Nice for what?
Yo, she about to blow the lid up off this pot. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that yee tea. Come and get the tea.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. B-Dot's here.
Good job, B-Dot.
That's right.
Put on that Queen's music.
Hey.
Oh, my God, B-Dot.
Doing a Tony Yayo dance.
All right. Well, anyway, let's get into Anderson .Paak. He was on Club Shay Shay.
All right.
And he addressed a few things. For instance, those Mariah Carey dating rumors. Here's what he said.
Now I know about the finer things in life, like caviar, Caymus wine, good shows like Abbott Elementary.
Yeah.
I'm a dog lover now.
Did Nick hit you up? Like, what's up, bro?
Nick hit me up, but he wanted tickets to a show.
Oh, okay.
Mariah keeps him close, man.
I know that's right. Abbott Elementary is a great show, by the way.
Yeah.
Just want to point that out.
Yeah.
Then there was a rumor that he was dating Jeannie Mai after he was spotted with Mariah Carey. Then he was spotted out at a cozy dinner date with Jeannie Mai. Here's what he said about being in the club with her.
I was simply telling her about the plot of my movie, K-Pops.
You could do that on the phone.
It was loud in the club. Notice I'm in the ear talking. I was loud.
Y'all did all that in the club?
Yeah.
With all that noise played in the background?
Yeah. And got home early because we both had early morning.
Her home or your home?
Separate homes.
I mean, they also went to dinner together. It wasn't just a club thing.
Right.
So maybe they were just discussing work stuff, though.
Possibly.
You know, men and women can go to dinner and just be friends.
Yeah, for sure. Platonically.
All right. In addition to that, he said that Andre 3000 came by the studio. He probably thought he was about to get some fire. But here's what he said.
3 Stacks played with my emotions a little bit, man. That was a tough journey to go through, but it was so worth it. 3 Stacks actually came to the studio 3 stacks of times and didn't lay anything. And then I gave up, and then we went on the road, and this is months later, and he sent it back.
But is it true that he didn't want you guys to release the song?
He did.
Why?
He felt like he didn't add anything to the song, and shout out to Dr. Dre. I think he kind of convinced him. And
I think that's the song Come Home off the Ventura album, and 3 Stacks definitely gave him a really good verse.
Yeah, so can't be mad at that.
Yeah.
ever in life. All right. And speaking of Nick Cannon, because he said Nick Cannon asked him for tickets to a show, Netflix has greenlit an untitled docuseries on Nick Cannon. It will document his life as he raises 12 children with 6 different women.
My God. Holy child support.
I know, but I don't think Mariah's going to be on there.
Mariah runs a tight ship.
But that's going to be coming out in the winter. They announced the project during their upfront presentations to advertisers. And it says the show will run from $1 million meetings to midnight diaper runs. And it's described as Kardashian-level glam meets relatable, messy, modern parenting.
How many kids he has?
It says here 12. I don't even be knowing.
Father Abraham.
Yeah, so Nick Cannon always getting the checks. And that is your Yeetie. When we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that may not necessarily be in the headlines, but they are flying under the radar. Now, Donald Trump is right now in Beijing for a 2-day summit.
That's China.
We'll tell you who he brought with him. It's Way Up. All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with B-Dot.
Good job, B-Dot.
Yo.
And let's go under the radar. Well, right now, Donald Trump is in China.
We love China.
And he is looking to improve relations with Beijing because of this whole global trade war. And he has some people with him. Elon Musk is there with him.
Okay.
He also is there with Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock. There's like a few people that have gone with him on this trip. Supposedly, they're all looking to do deals with China. Jensen Huang, who is the CEO of NVIDIA. Also, let me see who else is there. David Solomon from Goldman Sachs.
You're supposed to be there too, right, Angela?
I don't have anything for them to do a deal with me for unless they want some coffee. Tim Cook, who is the CEO of Apple.
Yeah.
Brett Ratner is there. Now, according to Variety, he is looking for a place to film for Rush Hour 4. And, he also directed Melania.
Yeah. He also directed the Wu-Tang video.
That was a very long time ago. Which one?
You know the one, Triumph. Triumph, yeah.
It was like $1 million.
$1 million video.
And I feel like they didn't really love it. Yeah. But anyway, so they're all out there. So this should be interesting to see what happens. They're having like a whole brunch in honor of him right now.
Maybe Trump will be in Rush Hour 4. That'd be funny, right? Maybe not.
Miami residents are suing Trump, by the way, and that is because Florida has gifted him land for a library. They are saying that is unconstitutional. You cannot get prime Florida real estate for your library, and the land transfer violates the Constitution. That is what they are saying in this lawsuit. So they're targeting Trump, his library foundation, DeSantis, and members of the Florida cabinet, as well as Miami-Dade College. That land is valued at around $67 million and as much as $300 million because it's a bayfront location. And it's also next to the Freedom Tower, which is a historic immigrant processing center that once welcomed Cuban refugees. How ironic is that? So they said that you're not allowed to do that. That's unconstitutional.
Right.
But does that stop him?
Probably not.
Former Spirit workers are saying that they are still owed pay and benefits.
Damn.
And they've filed a proposed class action lawsuit against the airline. They were laid off without proper notice. That's a fact because they found out when we found out.
Yeah.
And they're still owed that pay. Spirit shut down abruptly, leaving about 17,000 employees without their jobs.
Yeah, I got some news for you guys. You're not going to get that money.
They're looking for 60 days of unpaid wages because you're supposed to get at least 60 days written notice.
Keep looking.
Yeah, I don't know how this is going to happen, but the lawsuit also wants compensation for benefits, medical coverage, retirement contributions, unused vacation, and sick time. And people are scrambling to find work. But also, healthcare coverage is a huge deal right now in our country.
Let them land.
All right. So I am wishing them the best, though. I know this is not an easy time.
Yeah,
if you were
sure.
all of a sudden with no notice and there's 17,000 of you that are laid off trying to find work, that's awful.
Well, what are you going to do with all your Spirit miles, Angela?
I will gift them to you. We do have the Way Up mix for you at the top of the hour, and Grammy Award-winning artist Durand Bernarr is going to be joining us. His album Bernarr is out right now. It came out earlier this month, and it's pretty phenomenal. It's Way Up.
Oh, she came with receipts. It's time to spill that Yee tea.
Yo, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with B-Dot.
Good job, B-Dot.
Yo.
And let's get into some Yee tea. So first of all, Chris Rock did an interview called Fly on the Wall with Dana Carvey and David Spade.
Okay.
He talked about a lot of different things. He was actually in line to play the donkey on Shrek.
Oh, I
instead
can
of
see
Eddie
that.
Murphy. But then Eddie Murphy went ahead and did his part, his voiceover, because he has a studio in his house and could go downstairs and just do it.
The fight's fixed.
Another thing that he discussed was him and Tupac having issues, which I had no idea, but here's what he said.
Tupac didn't
You got
like
1 hour.
me. You know, it's always the same the same girls, right? He always won that battle. But I just had that special Bring the Pain. And Tupac was like, what's up with all that black people? And he kind of stepped to me, but nothing happened.
Maybe that's the inspiration for I Ain't Mad at You.
Why would that be it?
Who knows?
I don't think they were homies like that.
Yeah.
They didn't even really know each other like that.
But Bring the Pain was hilarious.
All right. Now, Nicki Minaj did a in-depth article with Time talking about why she went MAGA. And she said she was disappointed by former President Barack Obama. She said she was frustrated by the expectation that black entertainers would vote Democratic as a reflex. And then she also said, I think Jay-Z ended up costing Obama a lot, whether he knows it or not. Lots of rappers don't like Jay-Z and we're afraid to say it. And she does definitely feel like Jay-Z tried to sabotage her career through Roc Nation.
How?
I didn't know that lots of rappers don't like Jay-Z.
I didn't know. This is news to me.
But listen, I don't know what she has been told or what she feels that she knows. But she said that her frustration happened during the 2024 election cycle. And she said black male voters were uncomfortable making a woman the world's most powerful person. She found it condescending. She said, I just saw so many videos of black men saying they didn't like the way they felt about that speech that Obama gave. They felt like they weren't being listened to.
I mean, she's entitled to her political belief, but I don't know how Jay-Z's influence, got her acting the way she has. Like, it's
she also
weird.
said throughout Trump's rise, she said, I felt that, a way already about him, that she was for him. I didn't dare act like that publicly. It's been ingrained in everyone's brain in the music business that we are supposed to be a Democratic family. I just knew they would not like me supporting Trump.
Okay.
All right. She also goes on to say that changed when she had the issues at her home in LA in 2022 and 2023. She had a lot of anonymous hoaxes that police were coming to her doorstep, and it was frightening. And she sought help from the governor, Gavin Newsom, and he completely ignored her. All right. Now, Lizzo, in the meantime, has addressed during a live viewer's question. They asked her about her current status with Nicki Minaj after Nicki made some comments about her weight. She said Fat Lizzo lost 300 pounds just to sell 300 albums. So now she has loose skin and a flop album and a weird charge. Sheesh.
Damn.
Here's what Lizzo had to say.
Somebody asked me if I still with Nicki Minaj. I don't really know what exactly was said about me, but I do know that there were some things said about me from her. I am choosing not to know about that. I don't want to know. It's not going to make a difference to my everyday life.
So Lizzo's taking a high road.
Yeah, she's like, I have no idea what you said, but I'm not going to respond or entertain that. All right. Now, also, Candy recently did an interview with the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. And here's what she had to say about her heartbreak and whether or not she's healed.
I'm not healed. No, I'm not healed. Okay, simply, you already see me as I'm one of those people, I try not to talk about, I guess like I said to you earlier, I don't like to talk about stuff because I don't like to be emotional. I don't like to be sad. I like to live into the positive.
Go get your man back, girl. Make yourself happy.
I don't know if that's going to happen, B-Dot. I don't think that will make her happy, but it's hard to break up.
Yeah.
You have a family, your kids, you're on TV together, you were in love, and things didn't work out.
Especially when it's public, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So hard. And especially when your mama don't like him. All right. Well, that is your Yee Tea. When we come back, ask Yee. 800-292-5150. Any question you have, me and B-Dot are here to help you out. That's 800-292-5150. You know B-Dot's not biased. He's playing all sides of this Drake situation. So he won't be biased in his advice. 800-292-5150.
Whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts.
So you should know.
This is Ask Yee.
What's up is Way Up with Angela Yee, and B-Dot's here for advice.
Good job, B-Dot.
And we have Devontae on the line. He is in the midst of getting a divorce. He wants visitation with his daughter. That's not biologically his, but his new girlfriend doesn't like it.
I'm legally married, but things happen in that relationship, and I end up meeting another woman. But in the relationship that I'm marrying, I do have a little girl that I call my daughter. She's like not my biological daughter, but
okay, but you've raised her and you love her.
Yes.
Okay, and so what's the question?
How do I go about it with the other woman? I want her a part of my life, but she doesn't seem eye to eye with me in that previous relationship.
It feels like this is a non-negotiable for you.
Correct.
Well, there's your answer right there.
I think he knows the answer,
yeah,
right?
you know the answer. And listen, to me, if you're with somebody that can't understand that before you, an innocent child that you care about a lot, you still want to be able to have the opportunity to, she should look at you as a great human being for that. And if she doesn't look at you that way, this doesn't feel like the right person for you, it's kind of the ball's in her court. I can't even imagine what this means for you down the line if she's not supportive of and not understanding of that and not championing that.
Well, it's things that played a part in the other woman that I'm seeing. Like immaturity played a part in it.
Did she know you were married?
Yes.
Okay, were you still messing with your wife?
No.
I mean, this is just a woman that you're seeing. You don't have no real ties to her. She has some things that she has to prove to you too. And if there's red flags, that feels like a red flag. And you said it's a non-negotiable. So if she can't deal with that and be supportive, you know, what's more important to you? The thing is, you were honest and you told her what it is that you were planning to do. She knows your situation and she has a choice to make. Either she's cool with it or not, because you're going to do what you're going to do. You want to see this child. You want visitation. You want to be in this girl's life. So either she's with it or she's not.
Thank you so much.
Well, good luck. It feels like this is tearing you apart because I know you really like your new situation. But, you know, again, like before you get in too deep, pay attention to things that could be potentially issues later, because this is just one thing.
Right.
What else is going to be an issue? You know, you use the word immaturity. I didn't use that. You said it. So it just feels like you have some reservations already, and this is just the first sign.
Yes.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that was Ask Ye, 800-292-5150. If we couldn't get through, you could always leave a message and we can answer your question that way. And when we come back, I'm so excited because Durand Bernarr is going to be joining us. Grammy Award winning artist with a new album out right now called Bernarr. It's Way Up.
And I'm back.
We're about to do this. One of the most famous women in radio. We're talking about Angela Yee.
You're Way Up with Angela Yee.
Please believe that.
What's up is Way Up with Angela Yee. And let me make sure I get it right. Grammy Award winning artist Durand Bernarr is here with me today.
Yeah.
So good to see you.
Good to be seen. How are you, boo?
Amazing. And I'm just so happy you're here. Now, one thing about you also is your journey to get to where you are today. I saw somebody write in the comments, he was my Uber driver.
That was a few times. I was Ubering in LA from 2015 to like 2020.
I could imagine you being like super cool to people.
My playlist would always be top tier. And I would always slide me in there somewhere.
Right. And they'd be like, what song is this?
Always something that they could Shazam, for sure.
No, I just think that's amazing because you also were viral from videos at that time. Mm-hmm. And so what is that like, knowing that like you do have this following and there are people that know you and come and see you and support you? Because people also don't think that like they might have looked at you online and been like, I can't believe he still has a regular day job.
What people tend to confuse fame with or numbers is what's in your account.
Yeah.
And that's not always the same. You can get notoriety, you can be known, but that doesn't mean that's going to equal you being able to be stable. And I was still doing background with Badu, still am.
Which is amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I love me some Erykah Badu.
Yeah. It's like I enjoy
and
doing what I love.
Moses too.
And
right?
Tidra,
Mm-hmm.
yes, absolutely. And I'm not one that feels that I need to stop just because I'm in the position that I'm in.
Right now I'm talking to Durand Bernarr, Grammy Award winning artist from his album Bloom, and he's got a new project out right now called Bernarr. Now I do want to talk about this new album that is phenomenal. Am I okay? That video just came out recently, and like you said, you have two therapists who you talk to. Talk to me about that song, and even in the beginning of the video, you literally are talking about what's going on in your life.
It's interesting how the record originally is 16 years old. It started off as a demo for Miguel for his debut album. It is a record that was presented to me that is also something that I talk about. I talk about mental health. I talk about checking in with ourselves, making sure that we are, putting the right things into our body, not just food-wise, but how we're speaking to ourselves, the environment that we're in. So I think that it just starts a conversation.
It also feels like the vibe I get from this, like on the song like Undivided, things are so hectic and crazy for you right now. How are you balancing that out? It's what you wanted. You've had success, obviously, prior to this, but it's a whole nother level right now. Is it everything you expected and wanted it to be?
It is becoming the things that, not that I necessarily expected, but just the things that I've seen other people go through or just been on the outskirts of it. It's like now I'm inside of it. Because for a long time I felt like I wasn't a part of the industry. I felt like I lived on the outskirts. So once I got nominated, I felt like now I have residence here in the industry. I'm a part of it for real, for real. I'm glad that this wasn't something that happened 6 months after I put my very first project out there, and I don't have any artist development, or I'm green and I'm easily take advantage of, so this is you're ready. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Like,
know how they say stay ready so you don't gotta get ready.
Exactly. And also
ready.
And as Edna says on The Incredibles, luck favors the prepared.
All right, Durand Bernarr is here, and why wouldn't you tune in when we come back? We have more with him. Grammy Award winning and just all around great person, and just did some stand up for the first time. It's Way Up.
Look.
Yeah, what's happening?
You want to know my name? Way Up with Angela Yee.
Turn me on.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and Durand Bernarr is here with me, Grammy Award-winning artist. And not only did you win that Grammy, but you had like one of the most amazing moments we've ever seen.
Happy Black History Month for the rest of my life. Thank you for the Grammy. Be yourself. And speaking of yourself, I want to thank myself because this was some hard work, y'all, 20 plus years.
I always wonder, do they give you a heads up, like you need to be there?
No, it's just you're nominated.
You know you're nominated.
Okay. I just knew that the year prior I didn't know what was going on either, but I sat closer up front, and so when I didn't get my name called and I had to do the walk all the way up the aisle, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to sit in the back. So when they don't call my name, I can just skedaddle up out of here.
Good luck from now on.
Well, me counting myself out ended up working in my favor.
Right. I've seen you say that 2 days later you were back working, back in the studio, business to handle. You didn't even anticipate putting out this album right now.
No.
Bernarr was not in the plan.
Yeah, no, it was supposed to be a deluxe edition for Bloom, but there was also other music that I wanted to put out that was kind of attached to Bloom because I still hadn't done spicy music. And so I was like, there was going to be an EP dedicated to that, the Heat of Fellowship EP. And they were like, well, that's a lot trying to do this deluxe and then put that out before the summer. So how about we just combine it and let it be a whole nother project? And I'm like, you know what? I'm actually not mad at that.
Right now I'm talking to Durand Bernarr, Grammy Award winning artist from his album Bloom, and he's got a new project out right now called Bernarr. Listen, people are already having the conversation of this being like the R&B album of the year so far. And I know initially you said this was going to be a rock album.
So Bernarr was originally the title for my rock album.
Okay. I mean, you were doing covers. You did the She Hates This. I know.
Baby, and I didn't know. None of us knew. Like how she genuinely felt, but I'm just like,
that crispy chicken, Mary J. Blige, and you did a cover of that. That cover was so good.
It was, and the fact that it's the fact that YouTube has been recommending it to people after after her interview with Scott Evans. I'm like, see, YouTube messy, and you see it was like 12, 13 years ago. Like I'm baby ran.
Find it interesting that for us, we look at it that like not as how she looks at it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we don't know what somebody's like, because it feels like that was really trauma for her. I'm sure there was a lot of things that happened surrounding that we don't know about.
Yeah.
So we look at it. It's funny. It's iconic, like to us, but for somebody else, that's like no, that's terrible.
I know. For a lot of us, we were like, who up here not being friends with Mary no more because she sang about chicken? Like, that's what I want to know. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Like,
I wanted one, but I appreciate you for coming through. It's such a pleasure to have you. Got to come back, and we got to have like a really full on, because I'm just honestly, this is like the type of music that I love. So
I love that. Thank you.
Thank you so much to Grammy Award winning, yes, I'm gonna keep saying it, artist Durand Bernarr. You can watch that full interview on my YouTube channel, Way Up with Yee. And when we come back, it's your show, so you have the last word. It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and graduation season is here. Enter for your chance to win $2,000 for gifts for the grad. $2,000. You better not miss out on that. Sponsored by Cap Creations. Your graduation, your style. Enter and get rules at wayupwithyee.com.
Pick up the phone.
Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard.
What the word is.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. It's me and B-Dot.
Yeah.
What a day.
What a day, man. It went by so fast.
Listen, you ready for tomorrow?
Can't wait.
You ready for tonight?
Listen, man, you're responsible for Drake. You had him on.
I am not responsible for
Yes.
Drake.
When Drake was first starting out, you had him on your segment, Don't Quit Your Day Job, when he was just an
Degrassi
upstart.
is responsible.
Yes.
For Drake. But you actually, if you want to look up when Drake did Don't Quit Your Day Job, this is before he had a deal.
Matter of fact, we have a clip right here.
All right, so what is your day job right now?
My day job, well, I act on a TV show, actually, called Degrassi, The Next Generation. But I just had this hip-hop thing going on for so long.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I heard the music already and I liked it, so I definitely wanted to have you on.
I'll never forget, somebody called in and said he sounds like Bow Wow. And he was like, thanks. Because what else can you say?
Right.
Bow Wow was lit. But yeah, so Iceman tonight, I know it's going to be a lot of, that's all that's going to be trending. Forget everything else that happened in the world.
Yes.
It's going to be all about Drake.
Tuck in your release date.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, there you go.
Tuck it in.
Tuck it in.
Thank you again to Durand Bernarr for joining us. And definitely make sure you check out that full interview on my YouTube channel, Way Up with Yee. And this is your show, so you have the last word.
Yeah.
What up, Angela Yee? Man, I'm just calling to let you know Drake is bigger than the Beatles. Drake is like the new MJ. You know, Iceman finna drop May 15th tomorrow. Probably gonna be the album of the year. And hot take, Drake did win that rap battle.
What's up, Angela Yee? This is Juana coming to you from St. Louis. I hope this do make the radio. In regards to the whole Drake situation, of course this album is about to be epic. Of course hip-hop is missing out because y'all thought y'all could do it without Drake. They thought they could do it without Drake. They could never do it without Drake.
Way Up with Angela Yee is on.